The next guy, versatile guy, fullback slash tight end, Andrew Beck, 26 years old, former Denver Bronco. He's here on a 2-year deal worth about $6.25 million. He'll obviously compete with Troy Hairston, who's entering his second year as an undrafted guy. He'll compete with Hairston, and I think this is really interesting because Hairston is not a natural, backfield player. Well, neither is Andrew Beck. Andrew Beck, is a tight end and just transitioned to fullback within the last year or two. So I think it's kind of an interesting move from the Texans. I was doing some reading in terms of how San Francisco and this offense, particularly, like, places value on the fullback and, playing in 21 personnel. San Francisco particularly used 21 personnel about 33% of the time last year. And I'd be interested to see how the Texans go forward using that personnel grouping and how Beck and or Hairston, factor into that. I mean, it's going to be one or the other. And presumably it's going to be Beck just because of his familiarity with the offense. But he's still just a second-year fullback like Troy Hairston is. So I think another healthy competition in training camp, something to look forward to.
You said the thing that most intrigues me, Hairston without the history of being a pass catcher. And that's what you would like in your fullback, is somebody that can do a couple of different things for you, not just make the block, but can do that sort of thing. And we didn't see much of anything from Troy Hairston last year in the pass catching area. So if he can give you a little bit more of a dimension out there, that would be good. It's a wait and see for me with him. It's interesting that they spent this much money on a fullback. That's the thing that I just find intriguing, because I don't know if I'm ever really enthused about spending a lot of money on a fullback. To me, those guys are a lot of times off the field in your most important situations in an offense.
You're listening to Houston Sports Talk.